I'm back. Rudrance for our Black and White Network. Well, as we know, Elon Musk continues to drop bomb after bomb after bomb on everybody after his purchase of the Twitter platform. Well, he's dropped another one today. And this time, he is confirming that Twitter did interfere with elections. Wow. I mean, it's some of the peel back the curtain stuff we're getting from Elon is a lot of it's actually not very surprising, but just seeing it actually come out now from somebody that's bought the platform. And he said he was going to expose this kind of thing. He was going to peel back the curtain. He wants people to be able to fully trust the platform that he purchased going forward. Part of that is, look, spilling the beans on what already happened and letting people know. Yeah, and I think for a long time Twitter has influenced a lot of different things. It certainly has influenced entertainment, and what I mean by that is corporations, entertainment, far as how people are making movies with this woke political agendas. A lot of that comes from Twitter. The influence of Twitter. People believing, oh my God, Twitter is an actual gauge for what people want. No, the fact is Twitter now is probably closer to a real gauge of what people want versus what it was 2 months ago or 3 months ago. I mean, there were a bunch of radical activists on Twitter, okay, before Elon started sniffing around. And a lot of suppression of information being done, right? And things being called misinformation when it wasn't misinformation, it was fact. Well, Elon Musk confirmed on Wednesday that Twitter has interfered with elections. In response to a report from Reuters about Twitter's move to free speech under Musk, he replied, quote, "The obvious reality, as longtime users know, is that Twitter has failed in trust and safety for a very long time and has interfered in elections. Twitter 2.0 will be far more effective, transparent, and even-handed." I mean, that's something you got to wonder if he's referring to things like the suppression of the Hunter Biden laptop story, right? We know that was one of the big ones, maybe the big one. When the New York Post dropped that story, Twitter, along with a lot of the other social media platforms, a month out from the election in 2020, basically hid that story, right? This is a stunning admission. Reuters tweeted out yesterday, Twitter not safer under Elon Musk, says former head of trust and safety. And this person sent a tweet back that said, Twitter has shown itself to not be safe for the past 10 years and has lost users' trust. The past team of trust and safety is a disgrace. So it doesn't have any right to judge what is being done now. They had a chance, and they sold their souls to a corporation. And that's when Elon said, exactly. The obvious reality, as longtime users know, is that Twitter has failed in trust and safety for a very long time and has interfered in elections. Twitter 2.0 will be far more effective, transparent, and even-handed. Well, it's like I said, I don't know that it's a surprising admission, but it is refreshing to see somebody literally come out and say it that now owns the platform and can say it and they're like, look, I've peeled back the curtain, I've seen behind the scenes, and it is fact. This is what was happening on this platform. It was only a few days ago that Musk made the announcement that the, quote, Twitter files on free speech suppression was soon to be published on Twitter itself. The public deserves to know what really happened. It has long been believed that Twitter interfered in the 2020 general presidential election in the U.S. by suppressing and censoring, here we go, the New York Post bombshell report on the revelations of shady international business dealings and influence peddling gleaned from Hunter Biden's laptop. Musk vowed to make public the internal conversations had at Twitter in 2020 regarding that censorship, which polling later showed did have an effect on the election, as voters said they may not have voted for Joe Biden had they known about the reports of influence peddling in the Biden family. The reporting has been verified by established media in recent weeks. At the time, former FBI agents claimed that the reports were intentional misinformation, and later former Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey had to apologize in front of Congress for the suppression of the accurate, verified reports. There have also been concerns that big platform interfered with elections in African countries by suppressing and censoring information there. Bloomberg reported in 2020 that social media platforms were cracking down on election-related content in Guinea due to concerns that the existing government was using these platforms to spread misinformation. So there you have it. I mean, I don't think any of this, like I said, is actually a surprise, but it is good to actually see now that he's got the platform. Hey, let's peel back the curtain. Let me tell you what's exactly going on. I can't wait to see these published findings that he has to things like this that's related. This Elon Musk buying Twitter has been one of the more fascinating things that's happened in a very, very long time. And to see the amount of entities that are sort of running scared of all of this now. Plus, let's be real, when we get around to other elections, the information playing field is going to be leveled out a lot on Twitter. Okay? Now, the question is, if all these corporations and all these places have been making these decisions because they thought every mother effer on the planet, and they were using Twitter as a gauge to how people really felt, are they going to start course correcting? I don't know about that. Because if they couldn't take a look at general election results and be like, okay, at least half of America don't agree with the direction we're going, they're probably not going to change their routes, right? We hope they do, but they probably won't. I don't know. Tell me what you think, Black and White Network supporters. Elon keeps dropping in bombs like every day now. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First. 25% off USA First. Go now.